How you doing, guys? And welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. Today we have an update. Yes, we finally have an update. It is update 1.0.4 and we've got 3 new additions in it today. So we have the Steam Workshop uploads, which allows you to build something and upload it to Steam Workshop to share, which I will be covering in a few more episodes later on, where I'll be sort of showcasing some uploads and stuff like that from other creators and kind of showcasing them. The second one is the selection tool, which is absolutely fantastic, but there is a way you need to access it, because at first when I used it, it was very difficult. And the third one is going to be the Terracotta roofs, which again are beautiful, and they will make some really nice builds. And again, you're going to see some really nice stuff from content creators very soon. So what we'll do, we'll jump into the brand new park and I'll show you how to do it. But just for a quick reference as well, performance wise, I would say there has been quite a nice improvement. As you can see on this map right now, performance wise, I had quite a lot of lag when I built this, and there's only a lot of trees. So if we zoom out like this, you can see I added in lots of trees, kind of manipulated a lot of sizes. But performance wise, I'm seeing roughly almost 60 frames a second at 4K, which is super nice. Before it was about 30 odd, I believe. In an empty park as well, I'm seeing a nice performance boost as well. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's have a look and see how we do these things. Hang on, sorry. Just before we get into it, I forgot a few other things as well. I'll just focus on the 3 things, but there are some more in the changelog as well, which I'll just run you through and tell you about. So we got some additional changes to the animations of the dinosaurs. So Tyrannosaurus Rex, Edmontosaurus Iguanodon, and the Parasaurolophus has had some animation changes. You will see them at the end of the video, and you'll see those kind of added additional changes, which are very, very good. We've got some graphic and visual changes as well, which is increasing the foliage distance, and you've also had bloom added into it. The added ear and tail flicks from the Coelodonta has been added in for like audio sound effects, along with the mammoth as well has had some sound effects added to it. They have re-enabled the tutorial scenario, so you can play the new beginnings, which is kind of a small run through, get you into the game and give you a little run through and get used to it. And they've had some gameplay changes where they've reduced waiting times for feed orders. Feed ordering is now disabled if no feed items are selected or the minimum order amount is 0. Feed order arrival now triggers a notification as well. And also we've had some cloud improvements in the transition of the speeds. They've updated the foliage as well, so we have some of the trees that when you place them, they remain mostly vertical. So sometimes when you would use the brush tool and place the trees down, they would be kind of like that, but now they're going to kind of stay like this, if that makes sense, when you place them down, so they're not all wonky. And yeah, so that's a really nice improvement to be added on. Another thing added on to the graphical enhancements, along with the bloom vignette and the chrome aberration as well, is the rework the grass density and the draw distance, which again will help improve the performance of the game. And they have also increased the saturation levels a little bit to give it a little bit more richness and that kind of vibe that it's almost, it was a little bit bland originally. So this kind of adds in a nice kind of like bright feeling, but in a nice way. The camera itself has improved, which again I think helps that feeling of the performance is better. It's very smooth, the transition is very nice as well, so they fixed that as well, which is, I think it's a very good fix and makes the gameplay more enjoyable as well. There has been some fixes as well, so we've got things such as the broken animation, which caused the Triceratops get stuck, as we know would like to spin quite often, which a few animals used to do that as well, which I found it quite entertaining, to be honest. There's also been a fix for the water brush, and so when you undo and redo the artifacts, you'd get these kind of square chunks, and you'd have to kind of use the brush again to get rid of those square chunks on the water areas that you would build. So that's quite nice, because that was really annoying. Sometimes you would place some water down and then you would kind of change the terrain around it and you get these square chunks everywhere. So that's a nice fix to work on. So performance wise, a major optimization to the modular rendering system. I can't get my words out. I never get my words out. Major optimizations to the modular loading, minor GPU optimizations, optimized terrain shading and settings, minor CPU animal optimizations, minor CPU optimizations to many small systems, and visual AI optimizations. I am not saying optimizations anymore. So that's nice that they've worked on the performance, because for me that was the #1 key for them to really get this game up and running, to get it for everyone to play. Right, so we'll jump into it and we'll crack on and we'll go through the 3 major updates in the game. Okay guys, so here we are in an empty park now, and as you can see, super smooth, very nice. So first thing I want to show you is the selection tool and how to use it, because again, if you try to go like this, it's not going to work, and you kind of think to yourself like, well, you set an item like this, you try to do it, You think it's not working, the update didn't work, but no, it is working, and I'll show you how to do it. So we'll use this building for an example actually. So if we go here, the first thing you need to do is go into edit group up here, as you see in the right hand corner, click on this, and then hold down the left mouse button and you'll be able to select the items, as you can see there. So we do it again like this. If you come over here without doing anything else, you can select different parts. So say we do that, just select delete, or press delete, sorry, and you get rid of it like that. Very, very nice. And this is a real godsend, because before you had to literally go into the item like this and delete one item by one like this, and it was a right pain in the backside. And so now you can select these items like this. It makes such a difference in sort of correcting things you've built, or just kind of, yeah, just really changing the way things work. Now the next thing we're going to have a look at is the terracotta roofs. And if we come down here, so what we'll do, we'll build a wall. So we'll start with some walls, if I can find them. Can I find some walls? There we go. We'll try this one. It was sunk in the ground. We exit the group. It's gone haywire. There we go. So we'll place a few of these down. Now to access the terracotta roofs, we need to place some first. So let's just choose this one. As you can see, absolutely beautiful, like so. Now, as these are placed down, if you select them like this, come down here and select the tropical option, and you will see here, terracotta, tropical, terracotta option, select there. And there you can change them. Now you've got them in all styles as well. So again, if you was to place this roof, you can see you've got this. It comes in every option you've got available. So it's not just for certain ones, it's for every part. So you've even got the circle, where you can make the circles like this. That's not a circle. That's a circle. So yeah, these are going to be really, really nice to build with. And they're going to give this kind of Mediterranean vibe, I think, in some speed builds that you might be watching. And again, some content creators are going to make some really nice stuff. Now, if I wanted to save this masterpiece, I would go up here and go to, save as prefab, as we see here. And I would obviously create a new prefab, like so. Take a picture of this beautiful thing. And then would name the group. So I don't know, just call it whoops. And then we'll go down here, and this option used to be grayed out, but now it's not. So you can upload this to the community workshop, which, yes, it's really, really nice. So yeah, prepare yourselves for some fantastic builds to put into your park, which I think is a massive game changer for those that struggle to build and want to add some really nice things into the park, which aren't the standard items that are in the game. So you're going to be able to make some really nice parks now, thanks to content creators who will make some really good things for you. And I will be doing some reviews on that as well. Unfortunately, there are no dinosaurs added in this yet, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think focusing on the game's performance and the usability of it is the most important thing before you start adding more content. So that's a really nice addition in my eyes, to sort of focus on this first. And look forward to it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Performance is a little bit better, so yeah, dig in, give it a play, and I think you should enjoy it. And hopefully I will catch you very, very soon. So yes, see you later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See ya. Bye bye.